Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pimps and sims, welcome back to the Mac Life, the number one podcast here in the world. We're back for episode 151. That's right, 151. Yesterday was 150 and we're still back. No milestones, all hard work. Now, if you're new to the channel, we go over absolutely everything to do with growing your brand online, monetizing that brand, OnlyFans marketing for creators, and OnlyFans management. So how to manage ladies' OnlyFans accounts and make money. Now, you're most likely watching this on YouTube. However, this could be far in the future. Okay, I'm across all platforms now. We're on Rumble, we're on Google Podcasts, we're on Spotify. I may even start posting these on the Facebook feed. Who knows? Distribution is the next stage. So, the way in which I do these videos is podcast style format. We go over some updates that are going on in the Mac show, and then we get into the juice towards the end. However, that being said, I believe the juice is found in the middle. It's the hidden gems. It's the business advice that I give across to you. And more so than that, this is a document of my journey from where I am now all the way up to $100 million. So, I wish that I could watch someone like Bill Gates or someone like, Elon Musk. If they'd filmed YouTube videos every single day, obviously maybe it may conflict with their busy lives and busy schedules. But imagine being able to watch someone like Elon Musk's podcast every single day and his journey from where he was when he was absolutely nothing all the way to where he is now. How beneficial would that be to watch? So hopefully these podcasts can help you shortcut the time to success. That's what we're here for. And today we're going over a success guide. Okay, to do with OnlyFans. I consult with 7-figure creators in the industry. We have the hive mind now. We're over 500 members strong. People making 6 and 7 figures in the OnlyFans game. We have some testimonials to show today. And I've really got 3 main things that we're going to go over at the end of the video. So stick around. Hit subscribe, okay? Make sure you smash that little subscribe button. I know like 70% of the people who watch this video aren't subscribed. So hit the subscribe button. Now, some little updates. Keen to go in. Got a few more days until I go in and get the last sets of the Invisalign trays. Then I can plan out heading to Europe and I can give everyone here updates on the exact dates of heading to Europe and Dubai and everything. I put the high mind price up yesterday as well. So, I talked about it and I said I always talk about pricing being the thing that we have 100% control over that brings the most result compared to anything else. As long as the value that you provide is far in excess of the price, you can continuously raise the price and never, lessen your price. You just want to raise the value. And I talk about this. And so the hive mind has gone up again yesterday. And all that will bring, I know the conversion rate won't change. Just as many people will sign up at this price point as the previous price point. And even if it's slightly less, we're still going to have a 35% pure profit rise across the board. 35% added net profit, increase. Just from as simple as changing that, Now, there's a very important way in which you must do pricing, and we're going to get into that later for the OnlyFans stuff. However, it is by far the most powerful thing. When I'm talking today, like a little click in my ear. Anyway, we'll start off early with a testimonial today. Did I put up? Yeah, I did put up yesterday's testimonial. Some days I just forget. This is how the editing goes. But I want to drop up a testimonial for everyone. So today, or it might have been like last night, Hive time, but it says today because we have US members and non-US members. Another student hit their first 500 day in OnlyFans sales. So congrats. Bing. Okay, fantastic work. The best thing with this is, it's not like other places where these are my testimonials, and you can't verify or vet whether they're real or not. When you're inside the hive mind, people put these up and then you can just chat with them. They're not selling something. There's no program attached. There's nothing. It's just their journey, and they're part of the community. The best thing is if you're beneath them, you can say, whoa, bro, congratulations. What did you do? Because I'll copy you, and learn, Ask them exactly what they did. People are willing to help because they're asking people who are higher up the exact same thing. And also when you're higher up, people just offer advice and help out. So, people are doing 500 a day. Some people are doing $7,000 days inside the hive. Legitimately $7,000 days in sales. So, and you can chat with these people straight away. Now, I want to talk about, we have a few little things to go over, as well as like distribution. We're in phase 2 of distribution now. I built up the podcast. I've put in enough work. I've put in enough rounds to where it is, what's a good word? It is a quintessential component of many of the businesses that I run. And so building up the YouTube was phase one. Essentially build up enough content over a long enough period of time, volume times time, okay? And then phase two, which we're at the end of phase one, we're still in phase one, but we're at the end of phase one, is mass distribution. So spreading it across, we're on Rumble, we're Google Podcasts, we're Spotify, we're all these different things. I keep spitting today because of this fucking Invisalign. However, the coolest thing that I noticed about Rumble is it has an auto sync feed, which I set up with YouTube, which took like 5 minutes, and it backdated all the videos that I had and uploaded them. But what I didn't realize it did, which I thought I had to do manually, is every time I'm uploading to YouTube, like once a day or once every few days, it's just uploading the new videos too. So it's taken care of. All I need to do is check in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, okay? Or 3, 6, 9, 12, I can do it every 3 months. Are we growing? So is the strategy working? Is that enough to make Rumble grow because it's not the primary focus? And then I can check the Google Analytics and see, is the Rumble data contributing to sales? Exact same thing with Spotify, exact same thing with Google Podcasts, exact same thing with Apple Podcasts. Are these things growing and are they contributing? And that's all I care about because I'm going to be doing videos like this for the next 10 years. And I say that and people don't really understand is that's a scary thing to know that I can contribute 10 years to this single craft because it's an unreasonable amount of time not to become extremely well-versed in something. If you do anything for 10 years, you're going to become good at it. You have to put in the rounds. You can't skip a volume. This fucking thing's annoying the shit out of me. We got some little fucking... Hey. One little fucking thing. That's better. Okay, so that's really it. We're at the we're at the distribution phase. See, once I hurt the lines and it fucking wrecks me fucking day. We're at the distribution phase, so we're absolutely mopping up and I'm just enjoying the show. We don't have too many updates really today. It's mostly we're just going to get into the Onlyfans content. I think this is, I need to come up with a plan as well. So for when I'm traveling, it's obviously going to be harder to get out reaction videos. So I'm going to have to look, is there an external webcam I can buy that can plug onto the MacBook Air? How am I going to do the audio? Do I need to just buy the newest laptop? Is that better? What is going to have the best? Because I know this thing's camera is good enough to shoot already. But if I can find something that's like got good audio on the Mac, a good cam that I can travel with and just film and record videos off the laptop, that's what I need to figure out. So any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. What else? Last topic, I guess, before we get into the OnlyFans content. Like I said, it's all small today. It's only little ones today. Is I see a lot of people worrying about negativity and other people commenting on their shit and people say to me, yeah, I'm taking all your advice, but I'm getting so many haters. I'm getting this, I'm getting that. That's fine. It's a character trait that you must develop to be able to deal with it. And really, when you look at your haters, legitimately, this isn't a way to make you feel better. 99% of the time, legitimately 99% of the time, they all fit into the same profile. They don't have a profile picture. They hide unanimously. They comment on multiple videos. They won't just be commenting on your videos. They're spreading negativity all day, everywhere because of one simple fact. They're sitting around in a low-lit, dirty household, eating Cheetos with a fat pot belly, sitting there, okay, spreading negativity because they don't like anyone who is more successful than them, simply for one reason. They don't like the way they've been treating themselves and they can't see a way out of it. That is it. It's super simple. It's super simple. They don't actually hate you. It has nothing to do with you. If it wasn't you, it would be anyone else that they'd hate that they come across. It has nothing to do with you. It's simply the fact that they look at themselves and they compare anything to do with you that's better. Excuse me. They compare anything with you that's better and they think, oh, well, they have more money. Oh, well, they have a better body. Will they have this? Will they have a fucking partner? They have a this. They have anything that they find desirable and they don't have, they hate simply because of the fact that rather than putting in the work, they've diminished themselves to the point where even the simplest tasks are so hard because they've always got their mouth with Dorito crust around it and they're just sitting there like a fucking goblin, okay? So you honestly need to just feel sorry for these people. Honestly, it becomes a mental shift after a while and you really just feel sorry for people. So I think that would need to be said today. Not that I've had any recent like negativity in the last few days. I really haven't had any negative comments, but that's really what it stems from. Is most people are insecure. The Invisalign today. It's going to be a hard day for filming. So let's get into the 3 things. There are 3 things to do with OnlyFans. Today is going to be a smaller podcast, but these 3 things are important, and these are the success guide to making money on OnlyFans. So make sure you hit subscribe down below. Now, we've already mentioned it today, and I mentioned it in pretty much every single video. The number one thing that you have ultimate control over is pricing, okay? And I'm going to do a video specifically on pricing inside of Google Docs, breaking down all different scenarios and all different businesses and showing where I've increased pricing and where I've changed a whole multitude of other things. And I'm going to show you how pricing has dominated every single time. I've never once had someone say, oh, I increased my price and made less money. But I have had legitimately, I reckon, hundreds to 1,000 messages of people going, bro, thank you so much. I increased my price and now I'm making this. Thank you so much. I started selling a higher ticket and now I'm selling this. It's always an increase. I've never had a single message about a decrease ever. How can that not make you want to increase your price right now and run out and increase your price? So you always need to charge a premium. And I like to lead by example. You know, yesterday, exact same thing. I increased the price of the high mind and I'll just continue to increase and increase and increase. OnlyFans girls, you need to be charging $100 per picture. I talk about this. You know, $350 videos, $1,000 calls, $1,000 used panties. And then, as your account becomes bigger and you build at scale, everything else scales with that. You increase the price of your videos. You want to be weeding out bottom line customers. You know, we have this idea that you want more customers and more and more and more. It's not about that. It's about making more money from less, okay? Because when there's less to deal with, you can provide more value. You can make those videos. You know, you're not trying to film 40 custom videos a day to make that money. It's just 6 really high quality ones. And so value increases and so does money. And they're the only 2 facets of any business. And I'm going to break this down in a video. The only things to do with a business is simply, okay, has two main purposes: to provide as much value as possible, not service, to provide as much value as possible and make as much money as possible. Everything else, you know, you hear the phrase reinvesting back into your business, all this other shit is simply a tactic used to hopefully, okay, improve one of these 2 things. 99% of the time, you don't even need to reinvest back into your business. You should just be taking that money. Most of these things that you can improve, okay, can be done for free by re-strategizing. Most people, their strategy is, I'll reinvest back into the business. I'll put this money here. I'll do this. I'll do that. But why would you do that? The only reason you would do it is to hope that you increase the value you give out to customers, which hopefully increases the amount of money you make later on. You're trading now for later. But most people just throw that term around, reinvesting back into my business. I'm reinvesting. What it really means is the business just doesn't make much money. And you don't know why. You don't know what to fix to solve that problem. That's simply what it is. So, I know I'm going a little bit off tangent here, but a business is basically 2 things: making as much money as possible and providing as much value as possible. The simplest way to do that is to charge as much as humanly possible. And if no one says, oh, well, I'm not going to pay for that, it means you're not providing enough value. Then go figure out how to solve the value problem. Charge as much as possible and then provide enough value to where they instead, okay, if you had the best business in the world, you'd be charging the most humanly possible and people would be like, oh my God, that's a steal, and then paying for it. That would be the ultimate. So increase your price and then find a way to increase the value. And there's multiple ways you can do that. So number 1, price a fucking premium. If you're thinking about starting OnlyFans, don't start down the bottom and say, I'm going to build up my community at $10 a day with loyal subscribers. They're not the subscribers you want. Focus on only having a handful. You might only get 1 or 2 customers new in a week, but they're going to be far better than the 6 or 7 that you get, okay, that are paying you $10. 2 customers paying $100 each are far better than 7 customers paying $10. Think of the difference. You only have to deal with 2 customers a week. You're making $200 a week compared to 70. Look at the difference. Very, very simple. And it just keeps scaling like that because higher value customers will pay more and more and more. And they're usually better people. They're not as scared. They don't want as much. You know, like I look at the deals that I used to close where I was on IG and someone's like, $500? That's so much fucking money for a call. Da, da, da. I wouldn't pay that for a call, when I could show them legitimately how to make $100K a year with e-com. But as soon as I built it to the point of being like, okay, you know what? I've simplified it, so it's super simple value. You just get it done for you. You get this 20 grand. Okay? The people who complain about $500, they don't even enter that conversation. 20 grand to them is just absolutely insane. They might leave a comment. No one will fucking pay that. That's ridiculous. Good. Thanks for the algorithm bump. The 20K people come along. Boom. They send money like that. Okay? Because people who have more money understand. Okay? You just operate at a higher tier and you learn to operate at a higher level where people with money understand the importance of moving big money around to make money. Small people will complain about price. As you get bigger, okay, price becomes inconsequential. It's simply how much value am I getting for that price. So charge a premium, number one. Why is everything off today? The camera feels off. This feels a little bit out. Invisalign's fucking destroying me. Okay, number two, and this is by far the most powerful thing. Okay, this is the most powerful. Yeah, compared to the three, this is more important than pricing. Build a fucking community. Post on YouTube every single day. If you know how many videos I've talked in about posting on YouTube and you still haven't been building a community? It is sad. And the funny thing is, all the affiliates inside the Hive that have decided to become affiliates, and we don't have many, but a few people have decided to become affiliates, they're just reposting my content across YouTube and they're making all their affiliate commissions. Some are making 400, 500 USD a month just from re-uploading these videos. And think, that's just my videos. Imagine if you're producing your own fucking content. How big you can build this. Because 90%, or, people think the AdSense revenue is what makes you money on YouTube. It should count, especially in the beginning, for 1%, and then later on at most 10% of the money you make. 90% should be pushing your traffic somewhere else. But it's all about building a community. I guarantee you, if you start a YouTube channel today and you post every single day for the next year, it will make you more money now, okay, than what you're currently making. I can't really say I guarantee you because of fucking legals and shit like that, but I guarantee you will understand that you have built something that can make you a lot of money. I guarantee you will understand that you have something powerful if you put a year into it, every single day posting. The power of YouTube is fucking insane. But most people, they say, well, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to post. I don't know. Then figure that out. Isn't that simple? Most people complain about their problems as if it's a problem rather than being like, okay, that's the thing that I need to solve. Inverse your thinking. Any excuse is really just a problem that needs to be solved that solves you that problem, and then you get a reward for solving that problem. It's very, very simple. And think about it like a game. It's like, you're shooting something, it won't die. It's like, okay, that's a problem. How do I solve that problem? When I solve that problem, it's going to die and I'm going to get a reward. Okay, what should I do? Maybe I'll try something else. Should I shoot its fucking leg? Okay, that didn't work. Fuck, what if I fucking throw a grenade at its left testy? Oh, that fucking hurt. Okay, now I'll just continue to do that, and then it dies and you get a reward. You understand this from a basic level when people make games and stuff like this because they're very addictive and enjoyable, but it's like when it comes to business and life, people just say their problems as if, that's what's holding them back rather than a challenge to be overcome. Oh, well, I don't know what content to make. Then figure that out. Write down. Do I want to do reaction videos? Do I want to do beauty videos? Maybe Google and look for other people. Ask other people who didn't know what they were going to film about and they've built their channels into something massive and go and ask them. This Invisalign is being treacherous today. We're talking. Painful. Imagine when I have it out in a few months. Just veneers. We're just operating at full Mac level. So that's just a problem to be solved. It's very, very simple. Build your community. And the easiest way to do it at the moment is YouTube and TikTok. By far. You should be posting on YouTube and you should be posting on TikTok. Very, very simple. And then the last thing, which is stage 3, which really only happens after you've built your community, is very, very simple. Then you focus on systems marketing, okay? You can mass spread everything else, and you should have a system within your business, okay, that is essentially pretty much cutthroat for all the same people. Even if you have custom videos, you've factored that in. People join with an opt-in list. That's going to help to mitigate churn and also increase upsells based on the fact that you can automate web flows and processes. Okay, you drive them through, then they subscribe to your Onlyfans, a percentage of them are going to buy this, percentage of that. And so your primary focus then is just marketing. All you're focusing on each day is marketing because the system's there, it's set up, it's taking care of itself. It shouldn't be, oh, do I need to film content today? Okay, I'll do some content, and then do some content tomorrow, and then I might do a little marketing, and then I might do this, and then I might do that. No, You have systems. Okay, Monday I get all the content done for the month. Okay, that first Monday or the first day of the month completely done. Then I have a system. I have the opt-in pages. I have everything else set up. Boom, I drive them there. And then my sole focus is marketing. And so I'm releasing a video today. I might have to wait a bit so I can actually speak a bit fucking better. But one of our Hive members has set up a funnel already, because this is what I'm teaching inside of Onlyfans 2.0, and I'm going to critique it. They did it on their own. They haven't used Kajabi, so it's definitely lacking some features and lacking some things that I would personally use. However, they have done a lot of things correct, so I am going to break down that entire thing. So if you want to get a hint into what Onlyfans 2.0 is going to be like, which is going to dramatically increase the money that you make, okay, make sure you hit subscribe, and this isn't like a thing to get you to watch another video. Just legitimately, this will be beneficial to you. Hit subscribe and the little bell, because I'm going to drop that one today when this fucking thing is sorted. See how much times I'm swallowing? I'm still putting out content, okay? And I'm going to break down all the things that they did right, because they actually did do a lot of shit right. It looks fucking incredible. But there's some very, very key things that are done wrong that I know that it's killing 70 to 80% of the actual result, legitimately, from a few small tweaks. So that video will be up today. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in 152. I know it was a smaller video today, but we still showed up. We fucking showed up. We got it done. Put in the work, put in the volume, and I'll see you all for tomorrow's video. Paka paka.